minute, or not literally, but a moment here to maybe center yourself. Or if you are like to write, you can just take a couple of moments here to write down an intention for yourself for this practice. So what is it that you'd like to remove? You'd like to work on removing? And then once you have that, come to your space. If you have them, we'll be using yoga blocks or something like yoga blocks. If you have 2 of them. So maybe a stack of some books would work too. And we'll start on our stomach. So on the stomach with the legs hip distance apart, and then turn the toes out so that the heels point towards the midline, but they're not touching. They're still apart. And then crossing the arms in front of you, stacking one on top of the other, rest your forehead on the forearms. Yes. And here in just this rest posture, taking a couple of breaths and either mentally or out loud, repeat that Sankalpa a few times, 3 times. And once you've done that 3 times, take your hands to the small of your back and a cheek to the floor. We'll add some movement here to what we're doing. So with your inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the head and the collarbones off the floor, bringing the head to the center. And on the exhale, lower down, taking your other cheek to the floor. So some dynamic handless cobras. Come up with the inhale. Go down with the exhale, switching cheeks again. So back and forth at your own pace. Match the movement to the breath. Let the movement guide you. It's your teacher. And one more time, each direction, each cheek. Then let's bring the elbows underneath us. So they're under the shoulders, about forearms distance apart. And then take the hands out in front. Some dynamic sphinx here, sphinx to seal. So if this doesn't agree with your back, bring your elbows out in front more. The more the elbows are underneath you, the deeper the back bend. So adjust to the comfort of your body. But here we'll actually go up with the exhale. So inhale with the elbows down. And I'm sorry, turn the feet parallel now if they aren't already. And then come up with the exhale. So lifting the elbows off the ground to your edge, to your capacity. And on the inhale, come back down. Go up with the exhale. Come down with the inhale. One more time. And then let's go back down to the hands. The hands at the bottom ribs. Elbows back, pressing towards one another so the head and the collarbones are off the floor. And in this cobra posture, pausing to do Hridauti, the shot Kriya practice. So this is done through the mouth. The mouth is open, the tongue sticks out, and you pant like a dog. At a moderate pace. Looking down towards the tip of the nose, keeping the collarbones lifted, the elbows back. And you'll continue this Hridauti, so breathing through the mouth with the tongue out until either you cough, you gag, or you drool. And then you can go back to child's pose when that happens. So sitting back towards your heels. And again, so Hridauti is this opening the channel between the throat and the mouth and the heart. Okay. Maybe take a moment here again to reconnect to that Sankalpa, saying it out loud to yourself or mentally. And then with your inhale, rock up to your hands and knees and into cow, lifting the tailbone, shoulders back. We lift the chin, creating this smiley face with our spine. Exhale, round the spine, tucking the chin to the chest, rock back towards the heels in our dynamic cat. Inhale, we rock forward, lifting the tailbone, shoulders back, lift the chin into cow. Exhale, arch the back, rounding the spine, rock back towards the heels. One more time. We inhale, come forward. And exhale, rock back. Coming to sit on the heels, roll on up the spine, and take your legs out in front. If you have two blocks or two stacks of books, place them on either side of you, somewhere between the knees and the hips. Thank you. So the feet apart to your capacity. Let's take the arms out in a T. This is our inhale. Exhale, twist one direction. Reach down towards the toes. And then inhale, come back to the T. Exhale, we go the other way. Reach down towards the toes. Inhale back to the T. So let's pick up the pace a little bit. We exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one, inhale. And now exhale, take the twist back to your first side and find that block or that prop. Place your hand on it and then take your back fingertips to the floor. Just assisting us in this twist for a little bit longer. Feet flex like you're standing on them so the legs stay active. Chin is neutral, right above your sternum, the center of your chest. And let's do another hooded Dauti here. So opening the mouth, sticking out the tongue, and breathing in and out the mouth. Take an inhale through the nose, lift the arms up, come back to center. And exhale, go the other direction. Find that block with your front hand, the floor with your back fingertips. Re-engage those legs, point the toes to the ceiling. Again, the chin is neutral, the center of the chest. Again, one more time, this hooded Dauti, mouth open, tongue out, taking the breath across the tongue, inhale and exhale. Take an inhale through the nose. Let's come back to our T position. And then exhale, bring the legs together, the arms together. Another inhale here. Interlace the fingers and let's churn it. So make a big circle, like you're mixing a cauldron. Inhale and pause. Exhale, go the other direction. Inhale and pause. Bend the knees. Exhale, roll on down the spine. One more thing here. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Arms snuggled at your side. Bring the heels back so you can just touch them with your middle fingertip. Head stays neutral. Take an inhale with the pelvis on the floor. And on the exhale, lift the hips and the rib cage towards the ceiling. Finding your capacity. On the inhale, come back down. So some dynamic bridges. Exhale, we lift up. Inhale, we come down. One more time. Once the pelvis comes back to the floor, exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Now let's just roll around a little bit here. Whatever might feel good. A little massage for the back. And then roll up the spine. And come to sit. So we'll sit for our practice, for the rest of the practice. So use your props to support you as needed, as wanted. And once you get settled, find that symmetry in the body. You have all those seated options again from those couple of weeks ago, right? Left and right sides of the body are doing the same thing. Lengthen the spine, tilt the pelvis forward slightly. And just check in. What's going on in your body, mind right now in this moment? And then turn the attention just to your breath only. So this, just acknowledging that you're breathing. Now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out, or inhale when you're inhaling, exhale when you're exhaling. Whatever works for you to acknowledge the breath in its natural pattern. Just checking in with that sankalpa again, repeating it to yourself mentally or verbally. Moving more intentional with the breath, this kaki practice. So again, this is an inhale through the mouth. It'll be an exhale through the nose though. The inhale is done like you're sipping the breath, like you're taking sips through a straw. So the mouth gets pierced. Holding at the top with the chest expanded, and then exhaling slowly out the nose. So as many sips of your inhale as you'd like to take, making the last sip full and complete, filling your lungs. Holding it without tension. And then exhaling out the nose. A few more rounds going at your own pace. And after your exhale, let the breath be natural. Take the Jnana Mudra in your hands. So again, index and thumb together. Palm down, it's called Chin Mudra. Palm up, it's Jnana Mudra. You choose whatever suits you today. And continue to draw our focus with the mantra Japam, the anchor. Om Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Om. So just follow along as it suits you. Aloud, silently, taking breaks whenever necessary. I'll make the last repetition slow so that you know it's coming to an end, and then we'll sit in wherever we're at. And I'll have more guidance for you then.
Om Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Om. 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 Om Gam Ganapatayei Namaha 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 Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Om Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Om Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Om 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 Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Gam Ganapatayei Namaha Om 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 Ganapataye Namaha. 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 So then we anchor in whatever is, whatever this vibration created within, anchor into that. And any time that something arises that isn't that, cultivate love or joy or peace or serenity, a positive emotion to bring you back. Again, notice where you're at. If you're anywhere but with peace or love or joy or any other positive space, cultivate that. Find that within and sit with it. Every time the mind wanders from that positive sense, bring it back gently and kindly without judgment. Kindly move your attention back to your breath, just acknowledging breathing in, breathing out. And a gesture of just the closing of the practice. Bring the hands together in front or place them over your heart, one on top of the other, whatever resonates with you. Offer the fruits of your practice. Om Swaha. Give thanks to Ganesh, your inner strength and power. We'll close the practice with our closing mantra and come back together. Om Para Brahma Paramatmane Namo Namaha Yatha Shakti Veda Parayanam Samarpayami. Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tat Sat Om